Wow, Pip, you vote ready and then give me a second. Wow.
Give me a second.
I
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I said give me a second because I literally needed a second to press start on recording.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I thought you pressed ready and then you're gonna go do something else.
Just give me a goddamn second here. A literal second.
Well, now the second is ready. I already pressed the start button. We're recording now. We're live.
Greetings.
I'd like to repeat this joke again, but it's okay that Kel ate his brother because he was made of cake.
Imagine in 5 years listening back on this.
Oh boy, it won't
make any sense.
No.
It won't make.
Actually, never mind. This will have a know your meme page.
Everything has a know your
Behind
meme
the
page.
meme.
When all your friends have short attention spans and the DM too.
Fuck off, Pip.
Shut the fuck up, you. Anyway. Okay, so before we start, I would like to actually work on that luck points rule that we talked about.
Okay.
Oh, I read nothing on that, so let's go.
I don't have to explain it. Anyways. So I decided that I was first deciding to give you guys 2d6 of luck points each. But after last session, and so before I made the rule, I decided that after last session, I would give everyone inspiration. So everyone's getting 3d6 worth of luck points.
Ooh.
Now I'm gonna keep the luck points a counter. So everyone roll me 3d6.
Okay.
Ooh, Varaxis. Wow.
What the?
Wait,
What?
what? Sorry.
Count the first 3. Oh, okay.
13.
I rolled it again. 13. The lucky number, indeed.
Yikes.
Jay, that's because first we're not technically playing D&D, we're playing Starfinder, and second, it's a book module, so I have less freedom.
Less freedom.
How do I?
You got
No,
the
You know what? Maybe I can do this. New note, luck point.
I'm keeping them too. So
But I want to remember.
Me too, Jay. Me too.
That's actually not a bad
Warning,
idea.
I had an intense therapy session, so I'm.
You're fine.
You're valid.
Mwah.
we love you.
We love you.
Thank you.
You are valid.
It's fine. I'm also kind of brain dead, but I'll try.
Oh, great! Because I literally see today's session being both crazy and fun and very serious. So
Let's go.
It's fine. This is fine. This is fine. We can do this. We can be serious. Yep. It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Go!
and okay, actually, Varaxis.
Yeah.
Or Pip, you don't need to actually make a luck point thing because I can just share to everyone mine.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay,
ask
okay.
if we needed to keep track of that, or if you're gonna.
There you go. There it is.
What?
Well,
Where?
Yeah, on the notes. You literally named the
Ah.
same as mine.
Boop, boop, boop.
Oh,
notes,
the
notes, notes,
Okay.
notes. Where's the notes?
Yeah, it's on the at the right.
No, I know it. There's nothing.
Under PC.
I know where notes is. It's just that I'm at notes currently, but what part of the notes did they write it on?
The one I just shared called luck points.
You know the button that says all? Just click on it to share it. It's always sunny thing.
I can't find it.
Well, it's not that big of a deal since I can just tell you how many luck points you have at any moment,
You have 13.
Okay.
which is not a bad roll.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go read on what these points do. Where is it?
It's
Oh, really?
actually
It's simple. I'll tell you. Basically, whenever you make a roll, you can use luck points at a 1-to-1 conversion to increase or decrease the roll you make, and you can use those points as a 2-to-1 conversion to increase or decrease anyone else's roll, including mine.
Oh, I see.
so you.
So
2
if
to
it's
1
for you,
ratio.
you can use 1 point or 2 or 3 to 1, 2, 3 respectively or more. But if it's on someone else, you have to use 2 points to make one change.
Ah, got you. Okay.
Wait.
There,
Question.
13 points. Not great. Not
And by the
terrible.
way, only one person can use luck points on someone else at the same time at one roll.
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes sense.
Question.
They can
That
out-
makes sense.
Question. If you roll an attack on an attack a 1, you will always
No,
miss.
that's a miss. That's a
Okay.
miss.
Just wanted to confirm.
Oh, and by the way, you cannot use luck points on death saving throws.
Mhm.
And I'm not doing the hidden death saving throws just yet. I decided that would probably be better on something since the beginning, not at the middle.
Okay.
No.
Makes sense.
Fair.
Anyways, in the previous episode, the party had a lot of heartfelt moments with each other, from Silvio to Varaxius to Kel. Kel had a big one with Firecracker, and they managed to serve food to everyone, which is good. Everyone likes food.
Yeah.
Especially Violius.
Yeah, you know what? Uh, the party was also contacted by Billine Steelmane, one of the Baldur's Gate's Duchess,
Yes.
to be rewarded for their service and their future service.
Yeah.
They were also yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I was going to ask to remind me how much each lab was, but okay. I have a thing on my inventory, so I suppose everyone has a platinum slab on their inventory.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Which I reminded that the better name for it is bar or tablet. Tablet.
My tablet, yeah.
No, not that. No. They were also told that they had time they had some time before they had to address one of the problems, which is a crystal that has been spotted near Baldur's Gate, just a couple of days away, since they could just send some guards to hold it back. And I believe that's where we left off.
Yeah.
And Kill had a heart-to-heart conversation with
Yes.
with his daughter, which they
Yeah, yeah.
mentioned that she was gonna leave next day.
Yes. Which, by the way, Kel, on the next day,
She's
you will not see Firecracker anywhere.
Kill just stares at the room where she was sleeping at with
So
ears.
so we're at the next day?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me actually.
Yay, we rested.
Oh, and I guess just to remind everybody, I guess Kel asks the party to not spout out any truth when the family wakes up. At least that's
Yes.
what he requested.
Of what happened?
And of course, some members did not agree. They were not happy. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was there for that.
Actually, were you?
I think I like
I think you
east
left
out
early.
at the end. Yeah.
I think you left early. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
essentially,
head out.
Kel requested to that nobody, when the family woke up, they didn't tell the truth about who Kel was.
No, you were there, Pew. You were there. I remember.
I don't remember.
Don't worry, I didn't remember either.
It's okay. I barely remember stuff.
God damn
Same.
it.
Okay. Well, now I know.
Yeah. So, zip.
So, is there anyone doing something exactly in the morning?
No, wait, let's just.
I mean,
Sylvia's gonna go check up. Sylvia's gonna go out to the temple where Umag and the others are held. He wants to see how they're doing.
Are you going by yourself?
Yeah.
mhm.
Because I thought we were going to go. We agreed to go as a group, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
Just to check on them.
Raxus was going to. Okay, there were three things that Raxus wanted to do. One, buy a thing. Two, go to the temple to check, and three, check if there had been any progress on the necromancer that he was looking for.
Okay.
But
So,
how are we doing this?
first things first, Silvio. You'll be told that only the people related to the patients are allowed to meet them right now.
I understand. And Sylvia will leave, and I suppose he'll go down to Gorn hasn't made a scabbard yet, has he?
Just one thing. As you're leaving, the person in the desk will say, in fact, could you call those people here soon?
Certainly.
They suddenly appear in the temple. You said what?
This spawns in.
Yeah.
Anyways, so
Yeah, Sylvia will go down to Gorn and see if he is completed his scabbard.
you'll see that he is very close. You see that he actually has molded all of it yet. He's just waiting for all of it to cool down.
Got it. All right. Well, then I guess I'll head back to the tavern then. If there's nothing else for me to do then.
Varaxis?
Yeah, I mean, Braxis wanted to buy a what's it called?
An elephant.
No. What the hell am I going to find an elephant in this town?
Coward.
No, what I want to buy
Ask,
is
ask Sohoh. He knows a guy.
He knows a guy.
he knows a guy, of course.
He knows a guy that knows a guy.
Don't worry, guys. I have contact. Only contact Soho.
Anyways,
It's like, hey Soho, do you know someone? Why do you always come to me? Am I just your guy? Yeah. Well, I know someone.
Or are you my gay guy?
Anyways,
perhaps.
Eyebrow waggles.
Braxton wanted to buy a sunburst pendant for a spell. I mean, I think it's just I just need to put 100 gold pieces. That is all. I mean, I don't know if there is an item actually with that name.
No.
Sunburst.
No, there's a scroll of sunburst.
No. I'll just drag a pendant and I'll rename it. And
That's 250 gold pieces.
no, but the spell. A spell requires a sunburst pendant worth at least 100 gold pieces.
Oh, well then, yeah, you'll get one for 100. Kip?
I'm sorry, I just internet. Why?
Yeah, no,
Why do you always do this? only during sessions.
Of course, it was Discord. Me and Pen already got caught like a big Big scare.
No, but this one was specifically my internet. I just looked down
Yeah.
at the bars. It was just a planet.
Okay. Oh, I got the thing.
So, what else did you want to do?
And the other thing that Vraxis wanted to do was to check with Soho if he had been successful in searching for a necromancer, or remind me the what was the name of the bureaucrat, the one that came to us,
The Duke, the Duchess,
the Dutch.
Berlin Stillman. Well, Stellman is only one E actually.
Okay, well, Selman also gave the offer of searching for a necromancer.
No, but Partin did. The Baldur's Gate's Temple Master.
Right. Okay, then maybe he
Because
should.
because you offered that book.
Right. Then I guess Vraxis is going to check on the temple. Go to go to his buddies at the temple.
Hey there, buddy, old pal, buddy.
Oh, not this guy again.
Oh, it's the cringe guy. Okay.
It's him again.
It's like, oh god, it's the necromancer guy. Ugh, love that guy.
So,
My favorite.
oh, my favorite.
Anyways,
Anyway, so Partin will see you, and he's quickly going to walk towards, like, Varaxius.
hello. Hey,
Ah.
were you successful in the search?
We were indeed.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, I can go. I can go call him up right now.
oh, please do. I really, I could use some help.
He turns around and then just quickly turns back to you, like, oh, before I forget, because of the book that you offered to the temple, you have a favor here in the temple.
A favor.
Yes. If you ever need something from us, you just need to ask.
Oh, well, I'll think about it. Thank you.
All right. And he'll walk into the temple, and it'll be like 6 full minutes before he comes out. And there's a tall wood elf behind him, in cleric clothes. Parton will point towards you, and the wood elf are going to approach, like, Varaxius. I believe.
Yes.
He'll extend a hand to shake. Damane the Reviver.
Right, Damon the Reviver. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Heard good things about you. So, what was your problem?
Well, you see, I was trying to, and he's just going to. I'm not going to give all the description details. He's just going to describe the kind of spell that he's trying to create and how he's trying to give a necromancy a better name. And because he's also dealing with a necromancer that is bad,
Yeah.
but you know.
Damane will nod his head, like, I see. It's a very just cause, I must say. I'm sure we could do something about it. It's a well, not a simple ritual. It's a ritual that would have to do. Do you know about the gate's graveyard? Have you ever been there?
The gates. You mean like the graveyard of the city?
Yes. You probably have heard about it. It's a bit off away from the city. Like by foot, it will be like 6 hours walking.
I've only seen it from a distance, so I've never really been there, but I've heard of it.
Well, that will be our destination. When are you ready to go?
Vaxis will ponder real quick to let the party know about his departure, and he'll just meet me back here in 15 minutes. Or no, meet
All
me
right.
at the entrance of the city, like, whatever entrance is the closest towards the graveyard in however long, 20 minutes or so. And
All right.
I'm going to go meet my friends before that. So see you there.
I see you. And you'll quickly go back into the temple.
And Vraxus will just go head back to the party and just, let them know where he's headed.
How does everyone else react to this?
Before Varaxis leaves, Sylvia will say, "Wait, Varaxis, hold on.
What?
Is the rest of the party around?"
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Sylvia's gonna call everyone to like a table. He's gonna say, "Kel, Viola, apparently the people at the temple want to see you. I tried to visit Umag and the others today, but they wouldn't let me in. They said they needed you guys specifically."
Oh, okay.
Kel lifts his ears and looks at Viola. Kind
She
of
looks
like
back.
a look, kind of like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Kind of, but without saying it.
Roll to see if she can understand. I'm just kidding.
Well, roll me wisdom. A wisdom check.
Roll
Okay.
to understand body language. Nice.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
I'd say you can indeed.
Yeah, she nods. She nods at Kel.
Kel's like, wait, what? You did? You do?
Oh, what? Oh, what?
Hold
No,
up.
Moving on.
Kel just nods at her silently, and let's pay a visit then.
Braxis will look at the two a little concerned and kind of like pat both of their shoulders, like, good luck.
Thanks.
Firecracker already left.
What?
I see. What? Where?
Maxi's pats. Firecracker already left.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kel.
I let her go. She had to go somewhere.
Are you gonna be alright?
I don't think.
Kel looks at the table. I don't know. But I think I'll seek answers when we get to that temple.
I wouldn't be too down, Kel. I think we'll see her again sometime in the future.
If you ever need me to send her a message, I have a few spells for that.
Kel nods. Just nods.
Violet just stares like, well, expressionless. She doesn't have much to say.
Well, get going, you two. Don't you want to go see them?
Yes.
Vraxis will just look at the two go, and then kind of stand up and look at both Silvio and Violius. Well, any one of you want to come see me do this ritual?
I suppose if you let me come, I don't really have anything else I'm doing. I mean, there are some
Sure,
things
I
I
have
want
nothing-
to do, but I don't
Sure,
think
I
I'm going
have
to find
nothing
any
better
answers.
to do. Violet straight up says.
It's like, great. All right, let's go. I mean, I don't know why it would be so exciting to go to a graveyard, but it's kind of exciting. And there they go.
So as you reach the city gates, you will see Damien just waiting there next to a horse,
Mm-hmm.
and he sees you, Vraxius.
Hey.
Company.
Oh yeah, they're my friends, Silvio and Violis.
Greetings.
He'll look at the horse, and then back at the three of you, like, I suppose it'll be a tight fit here.
Oh, don't worry. I can walk along on the side.
Well, the horse is so that we reach there quickly. Well, I suppose we could go by foot, yeah.
Well, how fast are you guys planning to go? I'm pretty fast myself.
Trust
Well-
me. Trust me. He always seems to find a way to make us go ever faster in our travels.
All right. How about her?
She's just bored.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll just sit, but yeah, that's fine. That comment is fine.
Wait. How about what about Violis?
She's just bored.
Yeah.
Violet nods.
The horse takes two people. Well, maybe a third person, but it'll be an uncomfortable trip there.
Fine, I'll walk.
Here, why don't you just tell us where it is, and we'll meet you there.
That is an idea. We'll just we do still have to prep the rich. All right. He'll just point towards towards a path that comes out of the city directly to one direction. You just have to really follow this path until you find the graveyard. It's really simple.
Excellent. Alrighty.
All right.
Excellent. He'll hop on his horse and like extend a hand to help you up to Vraxis.
All right. Raxus quickly hops on, and we'll see you guys there.
Yep.
Violet does a little salute. A
There.
very lazy salute.
Yeah, and there they go. They may like I don't know what else to say. Like, does the kick with the feet on the horse? I don't know. There's a name for it.
He gets him to gallop.
Yeah, exactly. And the horse just quickly speeds up down the path
Yeah.
to the point that you reach there in 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Half of 6 hours, in fact.
Yeah. Well, on the trip, Raxus will probably be a little awkward. Like, man, we don't have these on the ground. It's really awkward to ride one.
Oh yeah, you do come from the Underdark. What do you do? What do you use down there?
What do drows you ride?
Spiders?
Spiders. Spiders.
And your feet. Use your feet.
We occasionally simply walk. It's easier to ambush the enemy through different tunnels than just, galloping. Not that I would do that. I'm different from my kind.
No, I get it. Don't worry. Eventually, you guys will reach there, and I'm going to say because of Silvio's Speedy Gonzalez skill, Sylvian Violesis will reach there an hour and a half later.
Oh, wow.
instead
Damn.
of the 3 hours later.
Sure, all right.
Okay.
You know what I imagine Silvio to be like?
Actually, let me read over it real quick. See if
I like to imagine Silvio being like one of those disjointed animation running animations. Like Silvio's walking, but the scene is moving faster around him.
But for some reason, Violius demanded from Sylvia to be carried.
yeah, when mounted on our foot, your travel pace is doubled. So an hour and a half makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
All right. So
Yeah. Uh,
What?
I would imagine Sue going, "Want to see me run into that mountain and back? Want to see me do it again?"
Want to see me run to that mountain and back? You want to see me do it again?
You know what? Yes, it's actually very impressive.
The Quickster.
the scout.
All right, let's go.
So you
Sorry. Just if when Sylvia and Violius reach, no matter what I think of you, you always surprise me with the speed,
Ah, well,
with the shortcuts.
well, when you live in the wilds as long as I do, it's kind of something you learn.
Huh. Funny. That's how I feel about the city. Because Violius also has a Speedy Gonzalez in the city.
Yeah. Violius phases through buildings. Silvio phases through trees.
Violius parkour.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, your Violius parkouring is pretty fun, and honestly. So, as Violius and Sylvia, as you guys reach, you already see that this necromancer has started making the ritual, and by that is in the middle of the graveyard, in the path. It's still in the path, but around there are the graves, of course. He already put down some what seems to be like some dust around in a circle. He started turning on some candles, and you see that he hasn't started preparing it, but he also has some blocks of incense.
Mm-hmm. Vraxis is also like helping making the circle. Does it look familiar in any way, considering his history with necromancy?
So, this circle looks like a pretty standard circle for a ritual of Kelemvors.
Mm-hmm. Maybe at some point he passes the comment to Damien like, "Oh, you praise Kalambor?"
No, I was just told that it's what you praised.
Oh, I see. How considerate.
He'll go back to making the circle, and eventually the ritual will be ready.
Mm-hmm. Maybe once the guys appear, Braxis kind of waves at them. Hey guys.
Hello. What's going on here?
So it's a ritual of Kalim. It's a circle of Kalambor. It's part of the ritual. Though.
Ah, I see.
What exactly is the ritual, Damien?
Well, I was told that you wanted to. You told me that you wanted to make a new spell, right?
Yeah.
And as a cleric, your magic comes from your god.
Right.
So this ritual will, in a way, is a way to get yourself in contact with your god.
He stares at the circle for a moment.
It might not be exactly like having a conversation with your god, but it would be more like Kalimvor would be able to feel what you need, and if he deems you worthy of that power, he'll give it to you.
For a
Very
second,
few, very few people manage to talk with God. So
upon hearing those words, like the whole idea of feeling worthy, there's a moment of hesitation in Brax's. Right, worthy.
anything wrong?
Yeah, yeah. I got this. I got this.
So
And
you step into the circle.
yeah, Braxis will.
So
Mm,
now you just have to sit down, cross your legs, and start meditating.
mm-hmm. And Braxis just, you know, crosses his legs, sits as straight as possible. Uh, puts his hands together, closes his eyes, and then
Oh,
slowly.
before you start, make sure
Mm.
you actually meditate. Use your mouth. You keep making a sound. You know,
All
it's
right.
it's just it's just a way. It's just a way to prevent if something goes wrong. You start doing it. You stop doing that sound, and we know that something is wrong.
Oh, okay. All right.
So as you start doing that, the outside, it's the middle of the day, so the outside is actually pretty hot.
Mm-hmm.
You stop feeling that heat. Slowly, it stops. The heat starts to dissipate until you don't feel anything,
Well.
and then you feel something inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
Some you feel like someone is listening. It's your time to speak.
Vraxis does. It's like a little. Uh, he's going to presume that at this point he can talk, or maybe he's already within the trance state. So he's
You have
just.
a feeling you have a feeling that whatever is listening to you on the inside too.
Then Braxis, while still sort of trying to do the humming, is just going to speak. Galambor.
You don't get an answer, but you still feel like someone is listening.
I don't know who it is that I can feel, but I would like to speak.
Someone is still listening. It's almost like they are waiting for you to tell them what you want.
Mm-hmm. I would like to be granted power, but not to destroy, nor to command or dominate. I want to help. I want to be able to save those that still walk in the living plane. And to do that, I would like to request the help of those who have befallen before. Give them a chance.
You don't feel anything for a couple of seconds. Then you feel like whoever is listening is slightly amused by what you said. and then you hear inside of your mind. You don't hear, but you feel them. If it will help you kill him, then anything for you. And you feel this magic inside of you bubble up.
It's like burning, or is it like cold?
It's cold, but it's cold, but it's almost like it's a cold burn.
Mm-hmm.
But then you hear but this, and then you feel something pierce through your back, like a blade, and then you don't, not only do you feel it come in through your back, right next to your shoulder blade, you see it come out from inside of your body, and you quickly realize that's your own scythe you're seeing. And then you hear again, this is a long time coming.
Sylvia's gonna
Silvio.
run up to.
It's no. Silvio, Violius. You guys don't see any of this happen, but Varaxis has stopped humming.
Hey, he's gonna go up to. What was his name again?
Then he's also starting to panic. Like, what's happening? Okay. He'll start going to Varaxis. Like, Varaxis. What are the other two doing?
Violius just looks really concerned. Like,
Can Silvio make an Arcana check to see if there's any like magical energy?
Yes.
Alrighty.
I mean, can I also do that?
Yes. I forgot that
Yeah.
Sylvia has proficiency in Arcana.
I also have proficiency. Then.
The barbarian knows more magic.
As they roll an 11, like it came out so smugly, and then
So,
it just backfired.
Silvio, if you had to guess, you obviously the only real necromancy and experience you have is your entire this entire adventure that you had. But if you have to guess, something has interrupted Varaxi's meditation.
Like a supernatural entity that's not his god?
Yeah, could be that indeed.
There's something that's interrupted him. I don't really know I don't know what it could be. It could be a multitude of things, but something is interrupting his meditation.
The necromancer will say, then we have to stop this meditation.
Sylvia's gonna attempt to shake Varaxis.
Slap him on the kisser.
Violius?
Violius is like thinking. Most of my things are things to hurt people.
All I can do is fireball and set things on fire.
Violius, can't you dispel magic?
Who do you think I am? I throw fire. I don't take fire.
What about that one time where, against the wizard, where you dispelled his shield?
That was quartz. Points at the base.
I mean, you
Does
have,
quartz
you
speak?
have counterspell.
Hello. Counterspell only works on spells, usually.
Yeah, you know. Anyways.
I throw sickening radiance.
Get fireball.
I mean,
Animate object.
So,
do you
Sylvia,
have...
You're shaking Varaxis, right? Trying to shake
Yeah.
him out. Okay. So, Violius, you need to tell me if Violius is going to do anything or not.
Let me look at my inventories. Miles.
Mess. Perfect.
Nothing.
Ration.
Nothing. But Violet is just really worried and not really sure what to do. She's damaged person, so she just does not know.
I know what Viola's gonna do. Fucking panic.
Varaxius.
Yes. I mean, first of all, I would like to know if Raxus could like turn around and see who just did that.
So first of all, you're going to take 22 psychic damage from that.
I see. That's the psychic damage that we were talking about.
What?
Huh?
Sorry, it's the thing that you said at the start of the session with the comments.
Ah.
Anyways, go on.
Did I?
You
don't remember.
You mentioned doing psychic damage. You mentioned doing psychic damage to people by saying you drank hand sanitizer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Yep, it's this. So you turn around, and you only see your sight on the quote unquote ground because everything else is darkness.
Can Raxus quickly grab it?
Yes.
Yeah, Raxus kind of grabs it and then quickly, carefully tries to stand up and look around.
You start feeling something else. You go from not feeling anything, from feeling like you're back home. Not a good, heartfelt back home, but a cold feeling of being back home.
There's...
And then you just hear Varaxius. 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 Varaxius? Varaxius! And you open your eyes and you're right back what you were. And you hear like the necromancer and Silva screaming, Varaxius! Varaxius!
Hey!
Hey!
What happened to you?
What happened?
Are you okay, dude?
He just remains quiet for a moment, kind of thinking about what just happened, what he just felt. I need you to answer me this question. The sensation of back home, you mean specifically the temple?
More of the underground. The constant feel of what you felt being underground.
Mm-hmm. What was that?
I don't know. You tell us.
You just stopped your humming and then just kind of went blank. I mean,
He kind of places his hands on his face. Something else entered my mind, and it felt like home.
Home?
Home?
The Underdark.
I see.
He then quickly like looks around and quickly looks at his scythe and kind of thinks for a moment.
The scythe was where you left it when you went to meditate.
Yeah, he quickly like looks around to see if he still had the scythe, but then the scythe is like really far back, and it's just...
You still feel the pain of what you felt.
Yeah, it's just he like clenching his chest. Obviously, it's psychic damage, but
Yes.
it feels like the chest.
You also feel something else. You got your wish. You feel that magic.
What? He like looks at his hands for a moment and then kind of opens his shirt a little to see if there was any wound left over.
Nothing there. You don't. It's as it was before.
Vraxis, are you okay?
I can feel it.
Feel what?
The magic. I can feel the magic I need.
So this was a success then?
Again, he looks back at his scythe. And then looks at Damon. Is there a possibility for other necromancers to intercept this ritual?
He lowers his head, thinking for a while. Like, this is a connection directly to a god. It would be very hard for anyone else to be able to intercept it, unless they had a way into your magic.
And then he looks at his hand. The bitch.
Huh?
I need to test this. I need to test this magic.
Violet looks at Silvio.
I think maybe we should get you back to Baldur's Gate.
No, you don't understand. It's. I need to know if this. He seems like he has so many things going through his head right now, and not to mention that he has a headache.
Hey. Violet approaches Raxius and just, puts both of her hands on his shoulders. Hey.
He just tiredly looks at her.
Just relax, take a deep breath, and we should get you back to Baldur's Gate. If you want to test whatever magic you got, you should do it after you have rested, because you're not looking too hard right now.
It seems like this took a lot out of you.
I do have to agree with them. You don't seem in the right state of mind as we speak.
Yeah. All right, let's head back. And that is the last thing that you hear Vraxis say. He seems to just remain in his thoughts. You might say like occasionally like, yeah, but nothing else comes out through the trip back home.
Okay. Cut to Kel and Viola.
We're here.
Hi.
Pew. There we go.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello there, Governor.
BRB for a
So-
sec. You guys continue.
Okay, so you guys are go to the medical part of the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, and you are as soon as you guys talk about the fact that you guys are a family of the people in there, they will let you in.
Dope.
And give me a second, because names. Woo. Okay, and you guys will see again Vorkas and Blue, his assistant. Vorkas is as right now looking at a like a little clipboard, and Blue is right now tending to the three of. Well, right now he's on Angel, seeing if he's clean and everything. Uh, uh, and Varkas will say, two of you.
Yes.
Good,
Hello.
good to see you.
Yes, you too.
We're here.
Yes,
Yes. This is the spot we are at. Yes.
correct. So, there was something I needed to talk with you guys.
Yes.
Looks concerned.
So we have been doing the standard procedures to see what's the best way to do this, and we have two options for you guys.
Hmm?
So one option is more standard procedure and is also a vastly more costly option. The other one is a considerably less costly option, and but let's say it's his size, like it wouldn't be as humane as the other.
What do you mean by costly?
And what do you mean by humane?
So the standard procedure would be to because this is such a outlandish thing that the three of them are going through. The standard procedure would be literally sending someone inside their body and fight from the inside. There's a spell called Enlarge Reduce that does that. And we would need some of those spell scrolls, a couple of spells of Lesser Restoration to make sure they are healed, and a couple of scrolls of Word of Recall to get out of the body. And all of that comes out to 5,500 gold pieces.
Damn, that's steep.
Wait.
How much do I have?
Can you repeat that number?
5,500 gold pieces.
Uh-huh. Hey, do any of you have health insurance?
Exactly. Sorry, my health insurance expired.
Oh,
So
you guys
okay.
get kicked immediately.
So the PP point, the PP ones. Okay.
Is that the so what they mentioned was the humane way, right?
No, yeah, the humane way.
Yeah.
What would be the other option?
The other option would be, and please, hearing me out to the end, would be to kill them, open them up, remove the spider, and then resurrect them. And that would come up to a total of 2,000 gold pieces.
Viola looks at Kel. Do you want to discuss this outside?
Kel looks at the guy very dead serious and give us a moment.
Sure, of course.
And we go both outside. Crosses, makes a big sigh.
How much money do you have?
We have the bars, remember?
That's true.
Remember that platinum is equal to 10 gold pieces.
And how many platinum was this bar?
35.
You're not very
30.
rich.
No, not at all.
35 times
I think at
100
best combined
gold,
we might have like
3,500, so it makes 7,000 in total with me and Viola.
No,
No.
So it'd be 35 times 10, so it'd be 350
Times 10. I thought it was
times 10.
No, never mind.
You said 35?
If we, yeah, 35 for the slabs of platinum. if we all pooled our money together, I'm not allowed to talk to this, am I?
I mean, it's something that we can discuss, but I guess it's like
Yeah.
It's just between you guys right now, so never mind.
Yeah.
We definitely don't have enough money.
we do not.
What do you want to do?
I personally don't want to do the second option, but this is just wishful thinking at this point.
There is no other option.
I don't want to see it. Kind of like bits his lip a little. There's no way we can get more money.
I mean, there is, sort of.
Shut up, you're not here.
I don't know, unless we find some jobs, and I'm just not sure how long they can be like that.
Let's go back to the group first. I don't want to make a rush decision.
Yes, same.
I'll go tell him, and Kill goes and tell.
Okay.
Go back to the guy and is like, I believe the cost of it is enormous, but I also agree with you that second option being terribly humane.
If you guys are willing to make up a payment plan, I'm also up to suggestions. I understand this is a big price, but scrolls of resurrection are not common or cheap.
I do understand. What is this payment plan that we could arrange?
I don't have anything in mind, so if you do, if you come up with an idea, I'll be more than okay to hear it.
Okay.
Okay. We'll get back to you probably today again in a couple of more hours.
All right.
Viola, let's go.
She gives the personal a little bow of thanks, and then she leaves.
And they go back to the bar.
Yeah.
Talented avian.
They are both like somber as fuck.
They don't talk. It's the first time they don't talk like
Yeah.
at all. It's like very like.
Mickey, oh.
So
It's like going to It's like going to Disneyland and then finding out that we forgot the credit card. Let's go back.
Yes.
Oh my god.
it's like going to Disneyland and realizing that Disneyland is actually reopening their doors in the midst of a pandemic.
Oh, that's it.
That's too real, man. Get out of here.
Theoretically, I see it.
So the thing is, Silvio and Violius's money alone gives us 1,393 gold.
Yeah, and I have like 1,000.
Yes, asking Violius for money.
I mean,
The thing is,
Miles.
You said we can make a payment plan. So
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say because of how time works, Kel and Viola, you'd probably still be alone for a couple of hours before the rest of the party joins the two of you.
yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
You want to do a scene or anything, or we can just go to them coming back?
Surprisingly enough, Kel is not being too talkative today. He's just pondering about something, unless Viola wants to ask something. But other than that, he's just quiet.
Viola's also quiet.
Yeah.
Then eventually, the rest of the party will come to the tavern, with Vraxis just seemingly looking like he has had a serious headache.
Ah,
Yes.
the Sindo syndrome.
Oh boy, it's all going to.
Sylvia's gonna
Perception
shout up to
check.
the bar.
God.
Sylvia's gonna shout up to the barkeep. She's gonna say, could we get a glass of water for my friend here?"
5, actually.
Kel actually steps up to see what, and just like stares at the group.
What
What
happened? Both of them. What happened?
We say at the same time.
Yeah.
The-
I just imagine all 5 of them asking that to the other side.
Each other.
So what happened?
One brain cell.
Raxis did a ritual. It kind of went not good. It achieved what he wanted, but it's gestures.
Let's not.
Yikers.
Let's not talk about it. Please tell me it went better for you.
I wish I could be the bearer of very good news, but apparently they told us of 2 ways that we can get rid of the spiders within their bodies. A humane way would be using large spells,
Enlarge, reduce spells.
enlarge, reduce spells to get into their bodies and kill personally the spiders.
Immediately, like, as if out of experience, Vraxis immediately talks. Let me guess. The second option is to kill them and revive them.
Yes.
Yeah. You
Well,
know,
we rip the spider out, and then yes.
you know better, Vaxius. You know how these things go. And
Unfortunately, with the scroll
Oh,
option,
first-
it is 5,500 each.
What?
Kel actually looks at Viola, surprised that she remembered the exact.
Wait. Oh,
then-
hold on. 5,500 for each scroll,
Yes.
or in
Right.
total?
Right?
It was in total, right?
I don't remember actually.
Excuse me. Could you repeat?
Was it
Was
in
it-
total 5,500, or was it for each?
No, it's total. And the
It's-
the 2,000 is also total.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Kel just interjects like, no, it's actually for all of us, all of them.
Oh, is it? I
That's-
misheard.
That's really steep.
That's more than what we can afford.
Hmm.
I
Oh,
need-
be quiet, sorceress. We already know you're not going to give anything.
Immediately, Vraxis turns back to Silvio. Silvio, she's not like that. But we have to help.
Violet looks somewhat offended, but then she just.
We have the help of the Dutch. Perhaps she could provide some monetary compensation or help us in some way. Or I suppose we could talk with some rich guy that we.
I did not finish. He also offered us that we could give him a payment plan, so we don't have to spend the whole 5,500 deal. We can all agree that the second option is out of the question, right?
The problem is
Money.
I don't know, with the resurrection magic. I've always been kind of iffy on those resurrection magics. They seem very inconsistent to me.
I was considering it for a moment, just for a moment, but the more I think about it, I can't.
Varaxis,
Yes.
You would know that the resurrection is not like, raising dead.
Yeah, Braxis
They're different-
knows.
They're different things. One is straight up necromancy. The other is just evocation.
Yes, but this is
I
the
think
thing.
Kel is aware of that. I think Kel is aware of that, but he still is like the thought of it, of like the thought of like just for a second,
Yes, I
killing
get.
his family members just destroys him inside.
Like there is this a part of him of Vraxis that is like thinking like these guys are making such a big deal out of it, but you know he is sympathetic. He's not an asshole. So,
The problem I see with the first option is, so we buy them the scrolls, they enlarge and they decrease in size. They go in the body. Who goes in the body? The temple workers? Us?
I'm going to assume that none of you know that spell, right?
What?
Enlarge, reduce. No, I think neither of us is a wizard or a bard.
Nope.
I thought Pip would. I thought Pip would flaunt out on how much cleric know every single spell, and then you come up with this shit.
No, wizards know
Nope.
every spell.
You were like the other day, like clerics know every single spell. I'm like, what? Really?
Well, they know every single cleric spell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't have to memorize spells like wizards do.
Actually, druids also.
It's like druids, like clerics and druids are like
And
they have
paladins.
all the spells and paladins.
Yeah.
Like they have all the spells available.
Yeah, my issue is
But-
with them having the entire spell list, not with the spells that they know.
Oh, actually, before I forget, Kel, Viola, you'll also be told that if you know anyone that could cast those spells for free, that would also decrease the price.
Can I
Bard.
make an Arcana
Bard.
check?
What about
Bard.
Can I mean druids?
So Jesus hardly again.
Can I make an Arcana check to remember who
Sohoh!
can cast that spell?
I'm sorry, what?
Can I make an Arcana check to remember what classes can do that sort of spell?
Which one?
Enlarge, reduce.
Enlarge, reduce.
Well, the humane one is not only enlarge reduce. It's the enlarge reduce, lesser restoration, and word of recall.
Well, Vraxis can do lesser restoration, but wait, can he do word of recall? I don't think so.
hold on. Lesser restoration 3 separate times.
I mean, Vraxis can do lesser restoration.
I mean, what level is lesser restoration?
Wait, I have
One, I believe.
Hold on, I have greater restoration. Lesser restoration.
I mean, a great restoration is just lesser strong. It's just a lesser one, but stronger. So
Yeah. Well, I can do both, lesser and greater.
Would we
Aren't
have
you?
would we have to cast enlarge, reduce 3 times, or can we do it all in a row?
Probably not. Enlarge reduce can be casted by sorcerers and wizards.
Mm-hmm.
And bards.
And bards.
Oh, it doesn't say here, but let me. Maybe I just opened.
And druids.
Maybe I just opened an earlier one.
And artificers.
Ah, yes, of course, the artificers that we have in this campaign.
Yes, of course.
So many artificers.
The issue I have with using this enlarge is, again, who goes into the body? Is it us? Is it the temple workers? And
Well, we have to get rid of the spiders.
Anyways,
And
Vraxis.
who are the best? And has the best job? Who are the best to kill?
Anyways,
And in terms of word of recall, clerics, but it's a level 6 spell.
God damn it. Anyways, Vraxis will just mention that he can use a restoration spell, so at the very least that can reduce a little bit the cost, but again, can I do that Arcana check? Because I know, but does Vraxis know?
For enlarge reduce.
Yes.
Sure.
Can anyone help me?
I'll help.
Wait!
Yeah,
I don't need
what?
help! Because I can use 7 points of my lucky points to change that to 15!
Right.
Donks! a big thing.
Can you
Big
change
thunk.
my 14 to 7?
Oh, are you actually doing it? Are you not
Yes!
letting other people roll too?
No, screw that!
Okay.
Let Praxis be smart.
I
Okay.
want to hug the glory.
From 14 to, let me edit.
It's 7.
To 7. There you go. Yeah, with a 15, you would know who can cast Enlarge Reduce.
Praxis kind of thinks for a moment. We might need either a bard, a wizard, or druids. Druids might also be able to cast that spell. He remembers their good friends, the Asimars. Oh wait, there was a wizard with them, right? I forgot his name.
When did you guys meet a druid?
No,
Wizard.
not a druid, a wizard.
Dendry.
I mean, we did see a druid pass by that one time.
Yeah,
Towards the burning
that
mansion.
one time.
One time.
Yeah, I heard there was a mansion on fire. Do you have anything to do with that? Nope. Goodbye.
Smiley face.
Anyways,
It's your work now.
anyways, the Asimar. There was a
Well,
Dendry.
Dendry.
well,
name.
in terms of the who can cast, you have Dendry, the Asimar wizard, Gani, the Asimar bard, Sohoh, the Sohoh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's it.
Yeah, Vraxis will
Okay.
mention
Because
those three alternatives.
Markov is the Asimar rogue and Gammon is the Asimar paladin.
Yeah.
So if we can get Soho to teleport us to enlarge reduces, Varaxis, you can cover the restoration. Do we know how much Word of Recall scrolls are?
It would, for time's sake, would the guy mention us like each cost of the spell scroll, so we don't have to go back and like, hey, what's the cost of each spell scroll?
He didn't because he said that you guys don't need to buy the spell scrolls. You just need to give the money and they'll make the purchases.
Well, Vraxis will just suggest, how about we go together and we suggest the idea that me and maybe some other spellcaster, we provide some of the spells. That way we can reduce the costs.
Here, let me go. You guys go. I'll go find Soho.
Okay.
It would be very funny if Violius somehow managed to do all the economical math in her head to figure out how much each spell costs and do her bartering magic.
You could, Vraxis will quickly interject to say, but you could also try and seek Dendrick. He is a wizard. Might be more.
Denry.
Dendry.
Denry.
A wizard might be more effective than a bard when it comes to spellcasting.
Okay.
Offended Soho noises, first of all.
Well, do you know where I might find this wizard?
Well, he was at the magic store, and I don't know if he ever moved. So, Vraxis will just tell him where his store was.
Wouldn't it be more convenient to go to someone who has seen them before go? I don't think so.
Yes. Why don't we, Varaxis? Why don't you go look for him, or Violius? Either one of you two.
Vraxis, for a moment, looks really angry. Yeah, you're right. He looks like he still has that headache.
Silvio, fine, I'll do it.
Ah, thank you, Violius.
Bitch.
Asshole. So,
Violius is with the Megumin doing the scissors.
The scissors!
The rock, not the. Go on.
The rock! For some reason, I'm
Dwayne?
blinking out now!
Dwayne?
Bring the Rock
Dwayne.
Johnson.
No,
So, uh, Violet, you're going to find either Dendry or Soho, right?
So yes.
The reliable,
Yeah.
old reliable.
Good, buddy.
And everyone else, where are you guys going?
Well, since Violius will head over to find either of those two, Vraxis will head over to the temple to offer his services to maybe pay some of the.
Or you have a favor.
Right, I do have a favor.
Yo, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
wait,
You have a
wait,
favor?
hold up.
Hold
I
up.
just imagine Varaxis having that realization as he's going through the temple, like, wait a minute.
Like, yeah, like, wait a damn minute. I have a favor with them.
Oh.
And immediately speeds up.
Kel will tag with Raxius, and I believe Viola will too.
Yeah.
It's Soul Sylvio.
Oh,
Ah,
I
true.
see. I see how it is.
Violius just left alone.
What? Do you want Sylvia to go with Violius?
No, she couldn't handle by herself. It's like everyone's just going with Raxi. So it's like, I see.
It's
So
like,
this is how it feels to be alone again.
No, I really just imagine like Violius turning into those like very edgy memes, like it's okay, I'm used to being alone.
Shut up!
it's more like,
Sylvia's like, oh, did you want me to go with you? And she's like, no.
No.
What do you mean? I don't-
Get out of here, you stupid barbarian!
I don't need anyone. Shut the fuck up.
It's one of those edgy Facebook phrases with the background. It's like society is a sickness.
Post a selfie.
Viola's being like, I'll go alone. Really? Okay. Wait, no.
Wait, yeah, it's the polar bear. Wait, no, don't go. Stay.
Adios.
As they drift apart from the ice.
Adios.
Anyway,
Anyways. So. Vraxis will get, I mean, who, what do we go for first?
Now let's go with
Temple.
Violius.
aw,
Wait, do you want to go last?
did you first? Yes.
Okay. Varaxius and everyone else.
Yes.
Except
You
my
guys, you guys will go to the temple, and this time it takes you a little bit to actually find a Paratine. And, you know, it's not common to see both a tabaxi in full ranger clothes and a barbarian walking around the temple.
Can we help you, wild man?
It's Mr. Wildman,
It's Mr. Wildman, thank you very much.
It's
and I'll thank you.
it's
if you
Mr.
call me-
Wildman Hilltaker.
Mr. Silvio Wildman Hilltaker.
How do they know my middle name?
Insane. Anyways, but you will eventually find Paratine, and
Yeah, Paladin.
oh, Vraxius, how was it?
It was, you know, let's not talk about this. Hey, I have an emergency.
Yeah. Yeah?
He points at Kel and Viola. See, we have family of them staying over here and healing. So about that favor that you mentioned, do you think that?
Oh, you want us to help with that?
Yeah, any help would do. It's from what I heard, their sickness is very difficult to treat and would require a lot of money on the table.
Oh, you're talking about those 3 patients.
Yeah.
It's well, yeah. word has spread around the temple. It's quite the rare case. The doctor has been all over the place trying to figure out a decent way to do it.
Yeah, he gave us 2 alternatives, but let's just say that the alternative 2 was not very nice to consider.
Oh, what was it?
Killing them and reviving them.
Oh, yeah, I get it. Why it can be hard to stomach, but
So, I would
yeah.
I would like help with the
So,
first.
by the way, you see Paratin having the same face as you had when you thought the guys are these guys are making too much, like a storm in a cup of water.
Yeah, it's like imagine like Paratin and Braxis had this exchange of like Paratin like frowning, looking at the others, then looking at Braxis who's also frowning, and then nods acknowledgingly. Yeah,
He's like, yeah, I know.
Kermit nod.
Kermit nod. So I I did not go into that case just yet. What was the first option?
Well, they have spiders inside of them, and the only way to it, one of the ways that they have been discussing to getting rid of them is by reducing someone into the appropriate size to well dispose of the spiders and then be able to take them out, and using several restoration spells and word uh, word recall to bring everyone out.
Well, we could help with one of those scrolls. Which one would you think you'd need?
Word recall. I think that would be the most expensive.
And I believe we can provide the other 2 spells.
You see him ponder a little bit, like, yeah, word of recall. That costs 4,000 gold usually. I'll be back. I'll be right back. All right. And he'll go into a side door quickly, and after 10 minutes, he'll come back with a scroll case in hand. Like, so we're willing to give this for you for 1,000 gold pieces. Bear in mind, this scroll usually costs 4,000.
Vraxis nods and then looks at the rest of the party.
You see Silvio kind of reach into his pack, and he takes out a pouch of his money, and then he takes out the platinum
Slab.
the platinum bar, and he's like, "Here I have around 700."
Do you?
Like,
Yeah,
wait,
I have
he's-
702.
Oh yeah.
I have 7.
Oh yeah, that's 60 and then 700. Yeah, I was doing a math incorrectly.
Vraxis kind of waves. Let's no need to pay all of it. Just give me some of it. Vraxis will take out his pouch and he'll pay 200. 200. Just gonna put that so that we can do the pool.
Kill also will join the pool with that same amount, I guess. And I guess Viola would
Yeah.
too, I guess.
200.
Viola's loaded.
And
That's
then
600.
I just realized Viola could probably pay for it all.
Viola
Almost.
just takes out her whole money and just hands it over.
Viola's also giving 200.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
That's
one of us
600.
needs to give 400 so that if we
Kill is
go
gonna-
up to Violius and
So
be like,
Sylvia will give him
Oh my
the
god.
5 of platinum, and Sylvia will give the rest of the gold.
Kill will get all the 400 because he thinks it as this is 2 members, so it's fair for me to pay more. I guess he tells that to the rest of them.
Very well.
Violia's not in the room. Actually, that's very smart. A smart calculation.
So we got 400 plus
Remember
200.
guys. Remember to type down how much you guys are paying.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna lie.
Look
Oh,
at the chat. Look at the chat.
Just 200.
Yeah.
So
That's
200,
it,
right?
Yeah, 200
Yeah.
gold pieces.
Okay, because everyone's like
Well,
saying different
Viola
prices.
is explaining this in a business suit with a chart. Like
Yes.
that is actually a very good investment. Fixes black.
Pulls out a whiteboard.
Yeah, with a chart like we can
Silvio
this way we can
gives-
profit increasing by the next month.
And that should be
Stonks.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, Silvio gives 10 platinum. 10 platinum and 100 gold.
All right. Remember to deduce all of that money from you guys' cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. My
You
bar,
too. You too, Viola.
my bar disappears.
There we go.
Goodbye, bar.
Change the world.
My final message.
Edge.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, bar. But it's my family.
Anyways, okay.
Hana means family.
So,
You never leave your family.
so Partin will take the money and he'll hand the spell scroll to you, Varaxius.
Vraxis will hold it very close and just quickly put it in his bag. Thank you, Barrington.
Give me a second. Word. No, that's the wrong. That's the spells, not items.
Yes.
Gives you the spell.
Yes, the power is mine.
Ah, yes, but you don't have a spell slot for it. You fool.
Yeah. Wait, can you learn a spell and be unable to cast it because you don't have a spell slot for it?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, usually you wouldn't be able to learn a spell. The DM would not allow it.
Right. But
Sorry,
you-
what does Word of Recall does?
Literally what it says.
It recalls the party out.
Okay, so Pen,
Teleport out of body, basically.
Pen. Have you ever played Overwatch?
Yes.
Remember the Tracer Recall
Yeah. Now I know. Now I
But
get what you mean.
with the possibility of being way longer and way farther.
Oh, I guess so. So if Kel dies inside during the spider fight, we can use just Word of Recall and return to time.
Is that how it works?
Massive brain.
It's big brain moment for me.
Oh, yeah.
Ever feel
It's
that
big.
feeling
It's
of
big
deja
brain
vu?
time. Lavish scroll. Wow.
Anyways,
Oh, you're given 2. Ah, okay. 1. You only need 1. You were only given 1 here.
but okay.
don't know.
Vraxis just looks at the rest of the party. That went better than we could have expected.
Agreed.
I don't know what we could have done without you, Braxius.
Well, it's good to see that some of my decisions pay off. All right, let's go talk with what? Sam.
What?
Here I am.
Okay.
Once
Sorry,
again,
I timed out. My phone will time me out sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Limited
Had a
this-
little, micro heart attack there, but sure.
Anyways, Vraxis will just. What was he saying? Right. Anyways, so where is the doctor so we can discuss the price?
well,
Hello?
first we're going back to Violius.
Yeah, I guess that's how the scene ends. Take me to the doctor.
To the doctor mobile. Violius.
Let me hold on. How do you write investment?
INVESTMENT.
Okay, investment. Okay,
Yeah, investment.
thank you.
Anyways, Violius.
And
You doing a little.
Yeah, I think I'm thinking what you're thinking.
That's actually a smart.
Of course. You know, the best part of this campaign is seeing the amount of outfits Violius could use. Like,
Anyways,
anyways, the scene.
Honestly, I was expecting, I was expecting this one.
So that's what Stonk is referring to.
Donks.
That's my roommate.
that's my room.
He
Unfortunately,
invests in stocks.
in Dogecoin.
Yes, he did. Don't say that because he did do that.
Oh no,
Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
monkeys.
Anyway.
This is literally Travis. He's also bald.
Oh no.
Perfect.
Oh, no. Anyways, let's swiftly go back. So, who are you meeting first?
So,
So,
so
Not even gonna give. Not even gonna give a chance to Dendry.
Violas. No, but thank you for asking.
It's because they're buddies. They're millennial buddies.
hell yeah. Moving
No,
on.
it's the boomers. You'll find Soho in Crocs's shop. Crocs is also present behind the desk, and Soho seems to have put the books away in shelf study.
Hey, good. Whatever time it is.
Soho is going to look out the window. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a bit before dinner.
Good evening.
That works. So,
How you doing, buddy?
oh, you know, he just glares at Crocs putting away books.
I see. Trouble in paradise, huh?
No, and Crocs just say, "I just told him that if he's going to stay by the store all the time, he should make himself useful." And so it's like, yeah, and I said I didn't know what I could do in the store, and you said you could put away books, and here I am.
Right. Anyway, Soho, do you by any chance happen to know enlarge reduce?
So he opens his mouth to say, like, close, like, ooh, why?
You know, maybe I should have opened up with if you're available to help. You see, you know how Viola and Kale have their important people kind of unconscious and yada yada yada. Well, they have spiders inside them.
Unfortunate. Wow.
Yes, and the that whole ordeal is gonna require apparently enlarge reduce spells, lesser restorations, and recall. What recall?
Word recall.
Yeah,
What?
Word
word of
recall.
recall.
Word of recall. And word of recall. And that would cost a lot of money, and I'm not willing to spend that much.
Yeah, we heard that. I mean, I know. I heard that words of recalls are very expensive.
Hmm. But well, we can try to focus on other spells, like enlarge reduce.
Well, I do have that spell.
How much do you want?
Like immediately knows what. But immediately she knows that he not for free.
I mean, how many times am I going to cast it?
Oh shit.
I did not ask.
Well,
Well,
so-
there's also the option of asking another person as well for the spell. So
well, Violius,
yes,
we're friends, right?
yes, we're friends.
I'll just do this for you. You can just do something else for me later on.
Violet's brain already goes to every worst possible job she could ever do for Soho.
Half of them look kind of appetizing, honestly. Stealing a diamond? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Finding
Stealing-
more yogurt for Crocs. Yes.
Going to the store.
Going for the secret yogurt hidden in the desert.
Going to Quickie Mart.
Anyway, emphasis on the worst. But then, sure, big favors. Yes.
Hell yeah. We're friends
Hell
for
yeah.
a reason. So
Yeah,
when
we
are
are.
we when are we gonna do this?
Viola just thinks. First, I can. Well, they were gonna say something today, so yeah.
You'll get back to me. I get you.
Yes.
I'll just. He goes to put a book in the shelf, but like bumps it against the full shelf already. Like, I'll just stay here.
Yeah.
Shimmies to the side to another shelf. You see your Crocs saying it's wrong. That's the wrong shelf.
Good luck.
Thank you. You good luck to you.
Thanks. And she leaves.
I just realized that somebody could scream at Soho, Soho, supersize me!
I got you, fam. I'm gonna
Anyways.
get us a cheeseburger. Dun-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Okay, so we go back to the others? No, not those
Yeah.
others. The
No, well, we can say that
Not those.
No.
the others. Back, the others. We go back to Arath's lair.
No.
okay,
So, I can just say that all five of you will meet up at the entrance of the temple, the part of the temple where you enter to see the
hmm
medical part.
right. Vrax is like,
Yeah.
hey, Violius,
Sup?
were you successful?
God Soho's help.
You went for Soho?
She just stares like
That's what
Like-
I would have went for.
what were you expecting?
Well, their friends aren't they?
I mean, he is a very reliable friend, but aren't we relying a little too much on him? You know, whatever. We got the scroll.
Don't worry. Don't worry. If he needs anything, he can ask for a favor. She waves her hand.
So imagine similar to how for a second she thought about every possible scenario of worst jobs. Vraxis also goes for a moment of like trying to think of the worst possible jobs that Soho could offer. And
I like to think that Violis immediately recognizes the look on Vrax's face.
No, each member of the party theorizes what could be the favor that Vialis is gonna do.
right.
So
Well,
okay,
Rax just does that and like Violet is just I know.
okay. So I just imagine like it goes through Silvio's worst thought is like a shot of Violeus burning down a forest. Goes to Kel like a shot of Violeus burning out burning out Angel and Rose somehow.
As a form of vengeance.
Yeah.
Somehow.
What would Verax's be?
the Vraxis would just be Violius and the rest of the cast performing for the bar.
And then just goes to Viola, and it's literally just Violius, but she took a level in bard and has an instrument. Viola is like, actually, that would be really nice.
Anyways, well, we were successful too. Look, and Vraxis kind of shows the scroll case. Behold, word of recall.
So, we got everything we need. The question now is, who will go inside?
Well, Varaxis for one.
I'll go.
It's
talk
just
with
that
the doctor.
I'm just thinking, if we cast any spells inside their bodies, like a harmful spell, would that affect the rest of it?
I think getting internal burns would actually suck a lot. Even though the inside of the body might have a lot of acid.
And I don't think me throwing arrows would be a good idea if I miss.
Maybe that's why we need to use the lesser restorations.
I just imagine either Angel or Rose waking up like, why do I feel like I just swallowed a toothpick?
Well, I mean, what? We can heal them with healing spells, can't we?
I mean, there's also the fact that it's like a vitriolic sphere. Acidic. Acid reflux.
Oh no, acid reflux.
But
Lots of burping.
So we can all agree that not everyone is going to go inside.
Probably not.
Most of my spells can be used to heal people, so arguably I could go inside and I can help whenever some wound happens. Use restoration or healing.
Right. That would leave us with, in terms of our offense, we could count with looks at both Viola and then looks at Sylvia.
Very well.
But Violius also looks at Viola and Cilio.
I'm willing to make the journey.
Just, I'll ask a favor. Well, this is also for Viola, but try to be gentle and not stab the inside too much.
Of course.
Certainly.
Internal bleeding is really bad.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go and propose this to the doctor.
So, as soon as you tell the doctor that you have everything they need, he'll turn to his assistant, Blue, and say, "You hear that, Blue? Have anything they need for you?" And Blue just raises an exclamation, like a thumbs up.
Woo?
He looks at you.
You turn. Oh no, Viola.
Dude, I actually used to think that as a kid. So I was like, internal bleeding. I'd be like for eternity?
Time to call Soho, I guess then. Maybe you can message him, Vraxis.
Message him now.
Give him
I
a
mean,
call.
sending.
Yeah. I mean, Vraxis does have sending, but it's like use a spell. No, fine. Wait, do I even have?
I can go back and call him
Wait, don't we have a sending stone?
Yeah, but it's connected to Marcus.
for Marcus.
Ah.
You do have a sending stone, but the other person also needs to have a sending stone.
Yeah,
And they need
it's
to
like
be connected magically.
This is not a cell phone; it's a walkie-talkie.
Copy that.
I mean, you could just tell Silvio, since he's the fastest, to go. Pick up
No, Violis is the fastest in the city.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Phases through a building.
you don't.
Of course.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the doctor is like at Blue's like, so are you ready to go inside? And Blue like shakes his head quickly.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
Okay, but
He is going?
You're going inside?
Doctor turns around like, yeah. Were you expecting to go?
Oh, I thought you were going to send. I thought you were going to send maybe like a temple guard or one of us.
I was actually
None
curious.
None of you have medical expertise in the field.
No. That's why I was wondering why they would send us inside. And Braxton like looks at the rest. Like,
you are.
Wait a minute.
You are correct.
I
was
don't
assuming
know,
That we had to
I-
kill the spider.
I don't know. It's just everyone else was saying things, and I just went along with it.
it's like
Actually,
Braxton just kinda
Varaxis,
stares
you
at
are
Kel.
going. Varaxis, you are going to have to go inside. You are lesser restoration. You are
Lesser
you
restoration.
know lesser restoration.
lesser,
You have to go inside.
Lesser restoration can be done from the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna be
So-
very tiny, and the body is big, so
So,
Yeah.
start before we
Oh.
continue. Explain me the process. So, you are going to go in, and you're going to kill the spider yourself, or would you need help for that?
I'm not. Blue is. The little
Okay.
kobold. The little kobold. A kobold just raises a thumbs up again.
What
Wait,
do you
wait.
have?
Little
What
kobold?
do you have with?
Yeah.
Wait.
The medic is
kobold?
the medic is a dragonborn and the assistant is a kobold.
Wait.
Right, right.
Kobold, as in.
Kobold.
Is he?
Candle?
No, not not that kobold.
No.
Ah, what is? I forgot his name. I forgot his name. In Hubblewood. Ah,
Uh,
the
Uh,
little
Trico.
boy.
Telos?
oh,
The Tilius.
Tilius.
Teco.
Teco. Is that
Teco.
Teco's incarnation here?
No.
Ah.
Sadly.
No. Sapu is. And Sapu is not in this campaign.
I'm sad.
Sad. Anyway,
Do you have any? What will you kill it with? Has Vraxis to the? I mean, ask Kel to the kobold.
He scratches his chin a little bit, and he goes into a back room and comes back in like he had like proper temple robes, but he comes back in leather armor and 2 knives.
Oh, right.
I think he looks ready.
He nods his head again.
I'll call Soho. And Viola leaves.
Just one person, I guess. To the
Well,
Enlarge.
the spells are only for one person. The scrolls are only for one person.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, can the enlarge reduce can only target one person?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I was under the impression it could target multiple people.
That would be very strong.
It's a concentration spell.
That would be very strong for a level 1 spell.
It's level 2.
Oh, is it?
Level
Anyway,
2.
still.
It is level 2.
Still. Very
Cast-
strong for a level 2. Because large people deal an extra d4 damage, 1d4 damage.
I'm just sad because I would have loved to see Big Viola.
Cast by mistake and large. Kobold is big as fuck. Dynamax.
No!
Ah, yes, a big kobold, the size of a human person. Fee, fa, fo, fum.
Okay. So
Alright.
Soho should be back.
So eventually, Violius, you'll get back with Soho,
Hell yeah.
and like,
So it turns out you only have to reduce one person.
oh, okay. I was not made aware that I was going to do more people.
Yeah.
Rush this-
But you know what? Less effort. Great.
Rush
Yeah.
decisions has come a common trope within this group, I guess.
Oh yeah, I got that already. Don't worry. I
He
know
just
you guys.
scratches the back of his head.
So Vorkas is going to say, so is this the one for enlarge reduce? And so he's like, yep, that's me. Okay. And he points at the kobold, like, reduce that.
Yep.
And so just looks like he's already small.
Yes, but
Smaller.
he needs to be smaller to get inside.
You know what?
The bodies.
That's a good point. Blue hops on top of one of the tables, and Soho will cast this spell, and you suddenly have a very small kobold, and he just quickly goes in. Actually, let me roll for who goes first.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
Umog is first.
We.
How does he enter? Through the nostril?
Yep.
Through the eyes?
Then,
Oh.
First of all, nostril. It's the easiest on me.
There's lots of holes, dude.
I know, Mr. Medical Expert,
I'm no medical expert. Don't put words on my mouth.
Master Medical.
No, I'm not.
Just cast healing hands on your patients, lol.
Excellent.
Lol. So
Oh my
easy.
god.
So
goes
easy.
through an enema.
See?
What?
Hmm?
Sam?
That would be going through Umog's asshole.
No!
No.
That's what enema is.
Yes, the Thanos. The Thanos.
No.
Shut up! Shut
Oh my
up!
God.
I thought we moved on.
How do you kill a Ra? Just
No! Moving on! Moving on!
so yeah. Blue will go inside of the guy's nostril, and then Vorkas is just going to turn to you, Vrax. He's like, all right, so Blue and I are in a connection. If he sees that you need to cast something, I'll tell you.
All right, Raxus just prepares and just stays at the ready near Umog.
The trauma
Yeah.
center music begins. Do-do-do-do.
So for the next minutes, all of you are just waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, so
Kill is biting his nails, by the way.
like,
No,
So, like-
everyone is just eating shawarmas.
so is this the kind of action you guys go through?
You were with us. You should know that it's not.
making a joke. Don't worry.
You know what? It could
Was
be
I supposed
worse.
to laugh?
Could it?
It could be. There's like a dead expression in his face.
He's tired.
So, after 5 minutes, Vorkas will say, he found the spider. He's okay. So, from what he's telling me, it's more of a cocoon spider.
Yeah.
Seems like the spider is not fighting back.
That's good.
Yeah, it seems to be in almost like comatose, as it's constantly inducing that poison, injecting that poison.
Yep.
I suppose the spider would be in comatose to spend all of its energy to produce and inject the poison.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It seems that Blue has managed to remove the cocoon. Cast a spell now.
All right. And Raxus will cast the Lesser Restoration.
Okay. So the first one is done. So he'll tell you that the scroll of the word of recall is like an emergency measure. If something happens, the Blue will be able to use it to immediately come back.
Right.
It's Blue's life insurance.
Yeah, exactly. You guys don't have it, but he does. Get fucked.
How to get scammed by the
PNG.
how to get scam and D&D by the medical system.
Ah, yes, the American the American experience.
Yeah.
So this process will repeat again on Angel, and on Rose. It seems that from what Vorkas is saying, the spider seems to have been placed a little different. It's still cocooned. It's still injecting poison, but it seems like the spider is half alive, and it's actually
very worried.
it's actually fighting back this one, and and after 1 minute, he'll say that the spider is killed. You can cast a spell, but Blue is hurt and needs to use the word of recall.
Mm-hmm.
Puts a palm on his forehead. Huge sigh of relief from Kel.
And suddenly on top of the and suddenly Vorkas turns to Soho's like, you can stop concentrating on it now. And like, oh, okay. And after like 10 seconds, Blue comes out from the door you guys came in.
Hello. I'm glad you were successful.
Vraxus
He
will
waved-
immediately.
He says hi. He waves his hand and says hi. He doesn't say. Like, waves
Kel
his hand,
immediately
like,
goes to the kobold, puts both of his palms, closing his tiny kobold hands, and shakes him vigorously, like, "Thank you so much. I am eternally grateful for you." And kind of like that. And since Kel is a big guy, he's like moving him like very like.
Blue just puts his like his hands on his hips and like pumps his chest up, like proud of himself.
Vraxus on his part will immediately go up to him and start using some healing spell. Like, wait, do I have any healing spells? Healing word, whatever. Just use that for now.
Yeah, you see, it seems like he got like a big scratch across his chest, but it's nothing that you a healing word and a day of rest won't do.
Yeah.
Won't help.
He's not poisoned, right?
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't know, and you don't know.
Uh, immediately, it just looks at the doctor. If he wakes up unconscious, well, if I can also help.
Sylvia
Well-
kind of strokes his chin.
well-
He's like, "How do you wake up unconscious?"
Right.
Slap them?
Let's
No,
just say
no,
if they're still unconscious
Never mind.
by the morning.
But
Yeah.
Viola's already slapping Umag and screaming Umag again.
Wake up!
So they're not awake. Vorkas will look over them. It's like, they will wake up in a couple of days. We just need to wait until the poison is fully flushed out. It's a good idea to do this slowly because they're just recovering from this.
Right.
You know, we will also be treating. He points at. He'll point at Rose's broken arm.
Thank you.
But
Thank you so
they are
much.
stable.
Yeah, yes, they are much better compared to what they were yesterday. We just have to give them a couple of days,
Very well.
and even if they're not poisoned, they might take a little while for their bodies to actually give them enough energy to wake up.
Certainly. Well, what now?
Well, for now, it's time to rest. And Raxus pats Sylvia's shoulder. And look, Raxus has this exhausted look.
Well, we'll be in touch when they start waking up.
Okay.
Let us know as soon as possible, as we are heading out in a couple of more days as well.
Thank you for everything, though.
No, thank you for giving us the opportunity to work on something so rare. And he turns to Blue like, well, Blue, Scratch going into someone's body to kill a spider out of your bucket list.
I am.
Rax is just, alright, let's go home. He just, uncharacteristically of him being very caring, he just kinda starts going out.
All
Kel
right.
goes out behind Braxius.
Once they are...
So.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. You continue.
Raxel, once they are out of the temple and they are further away, Raxus kind of stops for a moment. I mean, he stops, waiting for the party to catch up to him.
Sylvia's, coming up there with him.
Kel will stick on his back.
On his back?
Raxus
Behind his back.
Raxus
He was
turns,
near.
Raxus turns around to look at everyone else. I think I felt my master's magic.
You're a master.
Did he mention out of character? Did he mention about his master before?
Yes,
I think he did. Right?
Back in the temple.
Way back at the
Way back. I know.
at
This is
the-
like
He
Temple.
mentioned in the temple where they were all forced to tell the truth. He mentioned how he wanted to
Right.
kill his master, and in fact, his scythe was stolen from them.
haven't heard that mentioned in a while.
You tell me.
Who's your
Sohoh-
master?
Soho
Back in
will
that-
quickly interrupt, like Well, it seems like plot important stuff. I have more things to do. Okay.
Thank you for
Of
your
course.
help.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Danry. Did you guys heard he actually fully opened his magic store?
Really?
No,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
good for him.
He has magic items now to sell there.
We could check sometime.
Absolutely. I need to go talk to him. See you guys later. And
Take care.
he finger guns at all of you guys.
Why do I,
Viola's finger guns back.
why do I feel
Hell
like he
yeah.
was trying to sell us something?
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
how it does.
This video is sponsored by Denry's Magic Shop.
Get % discount on your next buy. Anyways,
back in that temple when we all told our truths.
yeah.
Mm.
Today, while doing the ritual, I felt my own scythe stabbing me through the chest.
Ah, I see.
I felt
I couldn't imagine the pain.
I felt this presence that was inside me. And then I felt as if I was back home, back in the Underdark. And then I was back. I don't know why. I may be wrong here, but it's hard to explain.
Was it I believe, knowing you this much time, Braxius, I believe, that sensation of going back home was not a good one.
Vraxus doesn't even answer. He just stares at him, pissed.
I can see it through your eyes.
And then I felt the power. I just feel like I can finally perform the spell that I've been trying to perform for so long, but I am worried.
About?
What if it came from my master? What if
I was actually thinking the same. At what cost was that spell?
Vraxus just looks at his own hand, which are shaking.
What do you...
Hold up. Praxius, you've been using necromancy, something that people really don't like and is really frowned upon. Hell, fucking Ara is using necromancy. Yet you're still using it to help. While it's more personal, maybe you can apply the same logic.
I don't want the bitch's help! Suddenly you see the outburst and suddenly you see Braxus have this furious expression. You have never seen Braxus this angry before. Sorry. When I ran away from home, I told myself I would try to be something that she never wanted me to. And yet let's just go back. And Braxis just
Violis just looks down, a little disheartened.
Kel tries like a stretch hand, like kind of like wait, but then like lowers his arm too. Like he was about to grab Brax's shoulder, but just lets him go. Okay, and then just goes near Violeus and like just give him some time.
I know.
Let's keep going. Just walks.
Violis just is looking down, looking down as they walk.
An
Rax
awkward
is
way back home.
So would you guys like to stop this session by now, or do you want to continue for a little bit more?
I think that might be a good spot to maybe stop unless
Yeah.
one of you
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
want to do something.
I was gonna say, if
I'd-
you,
Oh, yeah.
No, I just have the entirety part of the magic shop ready when you, when and if you guys decide to go to it.
I don't think anyone is in the mood right
I mean,
now
I
to
want to
do
go
that.
to the magic shop,
Yeah,
but
that's the thing. That's the thing I was going to say, but it doesn't seem like
no.
it's not in the mood. So yeah, sure.
Hey, Violius, wanna feel better by going magic shopping?
Hell yeah!
I wanna.
It's like, hey, Violius, you know what would make you feel better? Then there's magic shop where you can get 10% discount on the.
I'm 100% sure I wasn't paid for this.
But you can be.
Dendry pays you to promote his shop, and in the final battle against Arak, I only got one last thing to tell you, Arak. Use code Kel to get 10% discount on Dendry's shop. I don't even know who that is. You will.
What is it?
Please look.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna stop recording because I don't want that thing to appear. Let me
Let's see.